Nu skal det handle om noget, der er grønt og starter med R. Du skal ikke lade dig narre af den fine baggrund her. Vi er overhovedet ikke uden under naturlandskab. Vi er faktisk inde i det mørke gamescom. Og der er vi for at få en snak med Razer, der er et af de største gamingproducenter i verden. Og her kan du blandt andet høre, hvornår et Razer Blade måske kommer til Danmark.
We actually created this entire industry, right? We were the first company to really push the limits. And I think the difference for us is that we do all our design in-house. You know, unlike most of some of the other companies that have kind of followed in our footsteps, usually they'll go to Taiwan or go to China and say, can we make a little change for this and do that? We, on the other hand, have design centers in San Francisco, Taiwan, Singapore, etc., in Austin and Texas. What we do is we design everything from ground up. And that's really allowed us to kind of find an incredible amount of innovation, you know, in everything that we do. Case on point, for example, the Naga. You know, back then when people said, let's just put a lot of buttons on a mouse. They just, you know, peppered it everywhere. We said, look, let's try to look at it from a human ergonomics perspective. How do we design a great product for MMO gamers worldwide? And today, I think you realize that, you know, more MMO gamers swear by the Razer Naga than any other mouse on the planet. So I think there's lots of opportunities for innovation, not just for gaming peripherals, but for ourselves as a company. We've moved into laptops, we've moved into wearables at the same time, lots of cool stuff. At this point of time, a lot of people are asking us, when's the Blade going to be available in Europe? Essentially, demand has been through the roof in the US as usual. Right now, every single batch that we release, it's snapped up. In San Francisco, when we first announced the new Blade, we had hundreds of people line up at the Microsoft store in San Francisco. We just had another event in San Diego, and hundreds of gamers turned up, lining up to try to catch the first glimpse of the Blade. But I've got great news that we've started rolling it out in Europe. Russia has had initial quantities of the Blade shipped into Russia, and hopefully we'll get it to the rest of Europe soon. But yes, we've got it in Europe right now.
So we will see it in Denmark soon?
Well, we're trying our best to roll it out, so no promises right now. You know, every time a Razer product is released, we get people who camp out there. I've had people turn up at my house before and say, you know, when can I get this product and things like that. And I'll go like, dude, chill, you know. So it'll get there when it's ready.
Hvad synes du? Synes du, Razer Blade er en fed bærbar, og kan du lide Razer? Skriv din mening hernede under i kommentarfeltet, og så ses vi ellers igen næste gang.